What would it feel like to face the deadliest day in British military history? On July 1, 1916, the First Battle of the Somme erupted in northern France, becoming one of the bloodiest battles ever recorded. Nearly 58,000 British soldiers were killed or wounded that day alone, a staggering loss that echoed the brutal realities of World War I. This massive offensive was originally part of a larger Allied plan, but soon became a desperate attempt to relieve the embattled French army at Verdun. The British Fourth Army, led by General Henry Rawlinson and supported by Lieutenant General Edmund Allenby's forces, faced well-fortified German defenses entrenched along an 18-mile front. Despite overwhelming numbers, including troops from across the British Empire, the enemy's machine guns and concrete bunkers halted the attack. Weeks of artillery bombardment preceded the assault, yet critical errors undermined the effort. Many shells failed to explode or caused damage to British guns themselves. Shrapnel shells proved ineffective against barbed wire and trenches, allowing German defenders to survive largely intact. Meanwhile, the French armies achieved somewhat better results due to heavier and concentrated artillery support. At dawn, 500,000 men charged across no man's land. The German machine guns tore through the infantry, turning the battlefield into a deadly slaughter where advancing soldiers fell like wheat before the scythe. Despite heroic efforts, British forces gained only a mile and 2 villages, suffering enormous casualties. Entire battalions, like the famous Accrington Pals, were nearly wiped out, leaving towns at home in mourning. As the battle dragged on into autumn, new tactics like creeping artillery barrages and limited night attacks produced some gains, yet the brutal stalemate continued. The introduction of tanks offered hope, but mechanical failures and lack of training limited their impact. Both sides endured horrific casualties. The British and their Empire forces suffered over 400,000 losses, with French and German troops similarly devastated. Though no decisive breakthrough was achieved, the battle held strategic value by diverting German focus from Verdun and weakening enemy forces. It taught harsh lessons about artillery coordination, infantry tactics, and mechanized warfare that shaped future conflicts. Yet the enormous human cost earned commanders bitter criticism, notably Field Marshal Douglas Haig, who would be remembered as the Butcher of the Somme. The First Battle of the Somme stands as a sobering reminder of war's grim toll and the courage of those caught in its relentless grind. It forever changed how battles were fought and how society viewed the price of conflict. Enjoyed the video? Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. See you in the next one.